Engaging buyers, right? So we talked about how to engage sellers. Now we want to get into talking about how to engage buyers. Because the fact of the matter is, you may or may not be able to show properties right now. You might have actually someone who's a prospective client right now. How do I engage this individual? And I think the main thing is that we engage, right? It might be that you do have to show properties and you got to take every precaution. If you're in an area that you can, and it's deemed where you can, it's taking all the precautions, and there's a lot of advice on the different types of precautions that you should take. What I wanted to do is give you guys a tool to engage buyers with, right? You know, if we're meeting virtually, and let's say you have somebody and they're not sure and they've got questions, but a great way to engage them and really start to activate that trust building is to be able to schedule an online buyer presentation. So I know that's not a common thing that people do as a buyer presentation, but it's just taking somebody through some information that's going to be representative of the experience they're going to have. Think of it as a listing appointment or a listing presentation, but rather for a buyer instead. So a buyer presentation. So we have this template that we've made for our members. And like I said, everyone can download this. And it's very similar to what you would expect from a listing presentation. Except for it's just geared towards buyers. So this is just something, again, that's another way for you to engage folks, because right now people may not want to go look at property in person, but that doesn't mean all of a sudden that satisfies their need, that satisfies their interest. I mean, they might be like needing to relocate. And so from a real estate perspective, that means if people can't go out and look at homes in person, they're going to be looking at them online. And what we need to do is be reaching out to folks, engaging folks, so that we're the person that they reach out to. The last thing I want to do is leave the door open for somebody else to come in and build that relationship and be able to provide that value. So that's why we put together this buyer presentation, and it's something that you can download and use for being able to just provide that informational value and engage buyers in the same way you would with a listing appointment or listing presentation. You're just going to do it online now, and you can use it using this presentation.